Alright, welcome to Soul Spark Tarot. I'm your host, Mr. Renew, and today we got a daily message for you. We got the change deck. We're going to clarify what the Thoth deck. Please don't mind the concentric sounds outside. That's life, that's nature. Outside of that, like, subscribe, and share these videos to people you think need them. Whoever got this message and whoever need the message. Trying to do video recordings again because again I think that they can upload now. I don't know, it was just strange that they wasn't uploading. But anyways, without further ado, let's get started with the yap session, and then we'll get into this reading and the final messages. So, how y'all doing? I'm doing pretty good. Woke up today not realizing it was Monday. I thought it was Sunday, and I was prepared to be on a Sunday grind. And most people are chilling on Sundays, but I grind on Sundays, so I guess I'm gonna grind on Monday like everybody else. I got a live reading that I'm going to be doing later on life purpose. So I think that's going to be cool. I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I was too tired and I missed my time. But that's okay. We can reschedule those. And I want to try making uploads again because the uploaded videos seem to reach further than the live videos. Live videos are long though and they're in depth. So again, long form content is what I'm all about. Outside of that, yeah. Let's get going. I don't really have too much more to yap about. Oh, I got a new project in the works. It's an old project, but it's coming back. And I think it'll be cool because, again, when you give time to things so they can grow, you're pretty impressed, and I'm pretty impressed. So I'm excited to see what we can make from it. Obviously, it's a book. It's a book. So go check out all the other books that I write. But, yeah. Without further ado, let's get started. So I don't have any channel messages or anything for y'all today. I just feel pretty good. I'm hoping you guys are feeling pretty good. And at the end of the day, it's a hot day today. Hopefully you guys are feeling good, nice and hot. I'm feeling pretty good, nice and hot. Sexy and shit, you know. But I'm just feeling it, so feel what you can feel, man. That's what I actually did this morning. I just felt. I've been trying to feel more. So, what's our overall messages for today? We got retirement decisions. Retirement decisions. Again, I'm sorry about the concentric sounds. I'll find a quieter spot next time. But, okay. Retirement and decisions. So you're making a decision about your retirement, something that's about to end, something about to go away. But in retirement, I like to see retirement as the death card. And so the death card being the retirement card should indicate to you that, oh, it's not really just a retirement of something, putting something away, it's transitioning. So making a decision to transition something. And for me in my work life, let's say, that's been it's been very unique. It's been very different. It's been hard actually, just for the simple fact that I don't know what I want to retire and I don't know what I want to keep. So here I am, needed to make a list. So here it is. That's great. So we got different relationship dynamics between your hobbies. So today you're going to be looking at the dynamics between the things that you enjoy and the things that you've been taught to enjoy, as well as the things that you enjoy out of environment, out of habit. So I don't know why everybody wants to drive by me now. But anyways, these things here are all built upon leaving. So we're leaving something. Maybe we're leaving our old dynamics of relationships. Maybe we're leaving an old dynamic of ourselves. Maybe we're leaving the changes that we once thought was a good habit or a hobby for us. But no matter what these things are changing upon, we're making a decision to retire some things. So for me, I still don't know what I want to retire or transmute, but I know I've been looking to retire and transmute some things, which is why I started off this day with a lot of meditation and Reiki healing and just, that's it. Meditation and Reiki healing. I didn't do any deep breathing today, but the idea is that I'm really, I did a ton of visualization. I'm really trying to get all of the blockages out of me. And, there's certain things that you got to do and experience in order to get there. And I think that's where these dynamics are coming from. Dynamics are movements, they're verbs. Okay. And so because there is a relationship dynamic between everything that we do in life, but in particular, we're talking about our hobbies. Maybe it's the way you make money. Maybe it's the way you take care of your physical health. Maybe it's the way you take care of your creative health, your emotional, your spiritual. Whatever aspect you do to take care of a part of you, you have a relationship built with that side. And in that relationship, we are making a decision on what to end and what to not. So yesterday, I went and I ate some food, and then I didn't eat for the rest of the day. I just wanted to fast for the rest of the day. I was cool. The day before, I decided to fast because my mind was feeling clouded and, foggy. The day before that, I was in a similar state, but that's because that was right after the situation that happened with my little cats. And then the day before that was the situation with the cats. So I've been really trying to retire the things that I had to do as a pet owner now since I'm not. And that sucks, but at the same time, I've been seeing the benefits. I haven't been as stressed. I haven't been as worried. I haven't been as concerned. It has been feeling lighter. I catch myself thinking about them, and that's cool because that's a beautiful dynamic. I catch myself scrolling through my pictures and shit, and that's cool too. But these cats are being voluntarily, well, they weren't voluntarily taken from me. They were taken from me, but I'm going to voluntarily release the situation. And I have been, unlike prior, when I had my first pet in college, my undergrad college, that baby cat was taken from me. So the dynamic is releasing willfully versus having things taken from you unwillfully. So we're making the decisions on the things that we want to retire voluntarily, so we don't have to have them things taken from us and then have to work through blockages that will be more difficult as if we were just to release them on our own. So now we can give ourselves different reasons as to why those things are needing to be retired from our life. What else do we have? So these things are helping you remove stress. That stress is what I'm getting from this. So we're going to have a windfall of abundance of peace. Things that are allowing us to be more peaceful. Maybe you do 6 hobbies and you dropping it to 3. Just the fact that you only got 3 things to focus on might be the idea of so much more peace and relief throughout you and your body. So I'm liking the fact that these things are popping up to help us understand how we can mature and grow into a state beyond where we currently are. The jumper, take the step now. Take the next step now. So again, that might be just to sit and meditate. That might be to sit and feel. I've been focused on orange today. Orange is a color that I can see around me, but I realized as I was meditating and visualizing, I had to really try to pull that energy into me. And in the sense of pulling it into me, I had my singing bowl. And in my singing bowl, I'm hitting it, so I'm hearing the frequency of the orange. I'm hearing the frequency of the sacral, but I just see it all around me, and so I had to dig a hole inside of me to where it can penetrate me and be transmuted, so it can permeate my entire existence and the existence around me. So I had to create a little black hole so that energy can really sit inside of me. And look, we got orange right there, orange right there, orange right there, and then the next color is yellow, but you need some orange to make some yellow. I don't know why my fingers did that. And that's the relationship dynamic, I guess. Look, all of these cards got some orange in there, orange and yellow. So that is that energy. So that's funny. So there is creativity, your creative habits, your relationship with your creativity is changing. I know mine has, because again, I've been doing a lot of Reiki healing, just for the simple fact that I know that I can and I got the time. So, and I like healing and beyond. He's a really good Reiki master. I can really feel and vibe with him, connect. There's other readers that popped up or healers that popped up, but him in particular, I really like what he do and how I feel after listening to his sessions. It really, really gets into the deep parts of my mind. So, when we're gracefully Asian, we're choosing what things that we're going to be connected with. A lot of these things are going to come through as our hobbies, the things that we choose to do, things that we just do, the things that we habitually do. And in those things, we're making the decisions to end certain eras. And so there's, like, I want to always think about food and certain things. I don't want to retire all the foods. I'd rather just focus on eating more of the healthier foods and still be open. And to me, that supercharges all of me because it allows me to say I can and I cannot. It gives me more power to make that choice opposed to just saying, no, I'm this, no, I'm that. More power to you if you are that, but the body is designed to be holistic. So for me, just the idea of me being able to, it makes my mind appreciate it and it makes my mind satisfied. What else do we have? What else do we need to know? That's the real question. So, to welcome in the new, what we must do is we must focus on the body changes. We're stronger than what we know. We're healing from the past, and this will bring in the new. So for me, this is clear. I already said how I'm trying to clear up the energetic boundaries or blockages in my body. And I said the body changes that are coming from the creativity. In other words, I'm a super great creator in a lot of different ways. I'm even working on another creative project. But the problem is that I just do that shit. Not enough people are seeing it, and I don't know why I want them to see it. And so maybe that's the decision I need to make so I can retire. Or maybe that's the decision that needs to be retired. It doesn't matter. I'm just a creator. But the type of creation that I like to bring is deep. The type of creation that I love to participate in and play with, they are in complexities of human beings. And so I think just a lot of people don't get it. And so as I leave these messages and I create content and I help more people in different ways, and then they start to explore the different layers of me, I think they'll start to understand me, but that takes time. So in other words, I'm starting to retire the fact that I'm here for the people now. I'm here for your kids and your kids' kids. And I might be here or I might not be, but I'm starting to come to terms with the fact that there's just not enough people who have been cultivated. Damn it. Not enough people who've been cultivated enough to handle all the things that I bring. And I bring them in a very simple manner, but they're complex. So when people see me or interact with me, they got to get to the layers, and some people can't. And so they stagnate on a specific part, and then they try to equate me to that stagnation. And when in reality, I'm beyond. And so just like, that's cool to me, but that creates blockages in me. And so if I can remove those blockages by knowing that I'm stronger than what I know I am, meaning my energy, my creations, they're stronger than the people that are interacting with them. So I have to know that they can go beyond. And so the more I heal from the things of the past, which is the limitations of other people's placed upon me, the quicker that I can change those feelings and sensations within my subconscious mind, aka my lower body. When I say my lower body, I'm talking about my body, physical body relative to my etherical body, aka your spiritual and your emotional body. Those portions of us is welcoming in a newfound understanding of who we are and what we're doing, which is gracefully aging. So I'm going to keep on the habits of creating things, keep on the hobby of creating things, but the relationship change is it's for your kids, because most of y'all won't see this now because y'all haven't been, but most of y'all won't see it now. And if you see it now, cool, but you're probably going to see it later, and later comes when you're older. So I think a lot of these things are going to help us with some finances. We're going to be going through spiritual growth. I'm showing the spiritual growth. I'm leaving a trail for others to follow me, but I got to start changing my mindset of people are going to go with me. I got to retire the fact that people are going to be with me. They're not. They haven't been. They haven't been. But these messages will forever be here. And so that's where I'm at right now. And that's the spiritual growth that I'm gaining. Okay, let's close this up. Let's get our final messages with the Thoth deck. I love this deck because it's deep. And I think that we need to go deep for this next week. That is the case, so that will be the place. Abundance. All right. So tell us what's the final message is. So here's the overall message. Recap. You're making a decision to retire one of your hobbies. One of these hobbies is keeping you stuck in the past. One of these hobbies or some of these hobbies are keeping you stuck in the past. It's keeping your body doing the same old things over and over, keeping your mind thinking the same old things and over and over. It's keeping your emotions being processed the same exact way. So what you're going to do is you're going to continue to work on ways to retire those things that keep you in the past. As you get used to those things that keep pulling you to the past, you're going to look at ways to view them in a new way. And those new ways are going to give you more strength, and it's going to welcome the new. And what is going to be new? Your finances. So that's make your decision to change what blocks your finances. And it's something that you enjoy doing, I believe. So it's probably a couple of different things. But just like now, I love creating. It's not for what you're thinking. So again, it just seems like we need to replace something into a new space. Replace and then into a new place. A new space. This is the replacement theory. Okay, what's our last final message? Final message. Ace of Cups. Coming from ruin. Perfect. So again, with the Chariot. So we have the ruin at the bottom. So 10 of Swords. Whatever you used to do is about to be dead and gone. Dead and gone. And what you're doing now is you're moving towards a new understanding of everything. Look at these beautiful cards. That's why I love the Thoth deck. And each of these cards have 3 different meanings in the deck. And that's why I love it, and that's why it's so deep. It's so multi-layered that it takes a complex mind to truly understand it. A lot of people can read face value, but again, I understand the cards as the cards. Just like I understand the student as the student, plus I understand who they are being the student. So personality versus standardized. Anyways, these 2 things here are so great because they're both emotional energies. A lot of emotions that are being cleared up here. A lot of emotions being cleared up here. Look, ruin, and then we have pleasure. The 6 of Cups. So for me, we're looking at all the damages of the past, and we're just saying, okay, I'm going to retire this one and that one. Those things just don't work for me no more. So right now, I just can't be a pet owner. I just can't. And so, again, I got to retire that, and as I get my emotions to be on board with that, I still love animals. I mean, I see animals all the time. The only difference is the claimed ownership upon them. So again, new heart, new emotions, new feelings, new emotions, but new places to be. And so here is a great depiction in the chariot card. I love this chariot card because this truly shows the mathematics behind everything I try to express. So the chariot card normally is you got the white horse and then you got the black horse. But this one, dang. In this one, I don't know what I can do. All right. In this one, you see that it's, dang, this light just don't want to go away. Okay. In this card, you can see clearly how there's 4. And so this is what I always try to describe to y'all, man. I try to help y'all understand these things through math, but most people don't like the maths. Look at this. This is the world card, right? The chariot is bringing the world card, which is the 4 fixed states. But those 4 fixed states are just 2 out of 2 for each pair. In other words, I got the 2 in the middle, which means I got the 2 on the out. I got the 2 on the right, that means I got the 2 on the left. I got the black and white, and then I got another white and black. So that is what I'm talking about. So everything is dual. Everything is a polarity. And so when we're looking at this chariot card, we're looking at the 4 parts of you coming together to work as a team of 2. The 4 parts coming together to work as a team of 2. And so as we're working together to get all of our foundation into alignment, our foundation is now being guided by not the actual movements, it's the intent behind it. The intent behind it is coming from the fact that we can go anywhere in this world. But now, what are we carrying throughout this world once we retire these old habits, these old hobbies? This beautiful fucking cup. So when I was doing my meditation, when I was doing my visualization, when I was finally got a chance to put that orange sacral energy inside of me, that frequency inside of me, then permeate, what did I do? I instantly thought about my last 5 interactions with people. The last 5 human beings that I interacted with, all of them, every single last one of them left the same way, happy and laughing. So to me, they are probably like, damn, that was such a good little experience. Let me kick it back. The same day the incident of my cats, I was spending hours talking to strangers. And I'm at the same bar. We're at the same bar the whole time. The same fucking video poker game. Same bartenders until they switched, right? And they watched the entire interaction. So I don't know what it looks like, but at the end of both of those interactions, we were hugging and patting each other back and exchanging numbers as if we were the bestest friends ever. So for me, what this shows me is that I just see how wonderful I really am. And no matter where I go, no matter which direction I'm pulled, no matter what intent I have, I'm always bringing wonderful, happy joy to people. I made a delivery to a couple the other day at a really cool casino hotel. I never seen this one before. It was called I think the Fountain Bleu, Le Fountain Bleu. Fountain Blue is what we can just understand it as, but it's spelled in a different way. So Fountain Blue, I went, had a ton of water. The young lady came out first, and she was like, I saw the water, and I was like, whew, that must be him. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, yeah, we're super parched, obviously. We need this water. I was like, well, I put the water by the water. And so she was happy. She started laughing. And then her husband came around, and he had to be like this. So the white lady, she was a young white lady, and then he was a young black dude. When I say young, I'm not talking like they're old and wrinkly. They're older than me, but the idea is he was like 7 foot tall, bro. It was so funny. But between me and both of them, we all had a very, very shining energy. I put the 4 water bottles in his arms, right? And he was ready. He knew how to hold them. course, he was big as hell, had long ass arms, but I put him in there and I was like, man, this guy's ready for some I forgot the goddamn word right now. I was gonna say quintuplets, but that's 5. Oh, some quadruplets. I was like, oh, this man's ready for some quadruplets. And they both died laughing. It wasn't that fucking funny. It wasn't that funny, but to me, I must have said something about their real life relationship, what was going on. Maybe they had twins. Maybe she was about to be pregnant. Maybe they were talking about getting pregnant, but that tickled him so much, and his smile is imprinted in my mind. Just like the same day, or excuse me, the same day when I was talking at the bar with those people. There is a waitress who kept staring at me. She was fine as hell, but she kept staring at me, and I stopped paying attention to her paying attention to me because I was so deep into the conversations. But she would, when I would look at her, she would smile back too. Like she just liked seeing good, happy interaction with people. I don't always jump to like sexuality and shit first. We're people first. And that means we are human beings operating in a similar way. And so in the case of these people, they just like seeing good things and good vibes and happy smiles. Just like most people like seeing a child just happy in their own childish, blissful state. So that was really the case, man, and that was really the key. And I was super excited to be able to meditate and have that revealed to me because I really like making happy moments and memories with people because I'm always on the move. I like people, though. I'm always on the go, though. And so because of that, my objective and intent is to make sure that no matter which way I go, I'm always bringing some happiness. But now I know I bring it, and that happiness is so profound. It's so beautiful. It's so magnanimous. It is so perfect for me that I'm willing to retire some of those old things of the past. So let me read this for y'all. I don't like to read these to y'all because it's 3 of them, but I will read them. Okay, so we'll start off with the Ace of Cups. The root powers of water: fertility, productivity, beauty, pleasure, and happiness. That is what I bring to people. Why do I know I bring it? Because it's the chariot bringing to people. So let me read the next definition. Just because, again, I want to show y'all how deep these cards can go. So now that's the first understanding of the Ace of Cups. Get into the second one. Here's the second Ace of Cup understanding. Ace of Cups, the element of water in its secret and original form. Nobody knows that I just intentionally want to make you happy. Nobody knows that. But people are super happy when they interact with me. So it's like, oh man, didn't know I was going to get that. Yeah, but I secretly knew, or I'm secretly hoping. It is the feminine complement of the Ace of Wands. I told y'all, again, the fire signs might be paired with the fire signs just for the simple fact that they are familiar, but opposites is what attracts, man. And so fire, the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups are what is going together. This is the primordial card in the form of the Holy Grail. So this here is the Ace of Cups, but this Holy Grail, the holiness of this cup comes from the blending with the Ace of Wands. Those two things together makes this beauty. Let's go further. Further, there's more. That's what I'm telling y'all, there's more. Okay. Finally, last definition is Ace of Cups. This is the heart of the element of water and the heart of the element of love. It is the Holy Grail receiving the divine inspiration. So there's something about me going around and just making people happy, that is divine, and maybe these people are needing it. Maybe it's their last leg of inspiration. Maybe it's their first step in a new world of inspiration. Maybe they've made their changes and they're sober now, and now they just need some support, some words of encouragement. Whatever I'm bringing, whatever you're bringing, whatever we're creating in this world and leaving behind, it is the holy grail. That means it's the heart and soul of all people who we interact with. So make that decision to retire the things that stop you from interacting with people, which stops people from receiving this divine holy grail inspiration. So I appreciate you guys being here. Let's utilize this, and let's hope that this video don't take 3 fucking days to upload, but I'm gonna make sure of it. With that being said, peace.